God bless. Two. And I was right. I was going to go nowhere. They weren't going to do anything to change any of the situation. They were going to stall the time until 5 o'clock. We got 9 minutes remaining. Eight minutes remaining. You guys close at 5, am I right? Thank you. She'll probably be out about 2 minutes before 5. And that's if she comes out with who she says she's going to come out with. Civil rights, baby. Marcy's Law? Nope. Not here, not with me. Maybe for everyone else. I wanted to make sure that I prove this. If you don't video record these things these days, nobody will ever believe you. Love you. Stay out of trouble. Have a blessed day. Stay out of trouble. The major things that is very important in this situation of my discrimination is the fact that they're making sure that they don't show any type of wants, any actions, any conversation, or agreement with getting me an advocate. I should have been and have an advocate first day that I asked for one, but I did not receive one. I have not got a call back from them. I have got nothing at all whatsoever, almost as if they don't even believe that I'm going to even be treated fairly. That's how blunt this discrimination is here at the Riverside Victims of the Crimes.
Are you working tomorrow or Friday?
Into the nonchalant of non-care of me as a person. Love you guys. Stay out of trouble, guys. Robin Banks, man. You guys have a blessed day. Let's see what time it is. And we're about 5 minutes left. She didn't make it to the mark that I was guessing. She actually just didn't come out at all. This is looking bad, really bad. State Attorney General's office and the Riverside Post Watch or Watch Post. Um, what's their name? This is bad. This is all organized, controlled. I'm gonna send this evidence to the Post today, just because they're on some like invincible discrimination type stuff. Have a blessed day. These guys think that they're invincible on discriminating. I'm gonna just let them know that they're not. It's time to send the worstest videos that I got of this racial discrimination off to the Post. Because these people are really discriminating to the max. They think I'm gonna get mad. That's where they lose it. I'm not ever gonna get mad. You're crazy. You look crazy. I'm about to turn all this in. It's sad because you can feel the vibe and the fragrance of their character and their actions that they don't have no belief that I'm gonna do what's needed for all of my problems. You think I'm not gonna be successful? All right. Yes, have a good day. God bless you. Have a good day. Love you. God bless you. And she lied to me and told me she was going to get a supervisor, and she never came back and literally waited until they closed. That is the worstest treatment I've been treated by any customer service, and happens to be victims of a crime, law enforcement, justice, of probation, Riverside County, District Attorney, Riverside County, receptionist. Yeah, this is straight victims of a crime is who I'm gonna visit. 21. Yeah, they're in trouble. This is no way. This is all bad. Run this to a judge. Everything that's happening with me, the judge ain't gonna want to hear none of this. The judge is not gonna want to hear that I sat here every time and got nowhere. Have a good day. Love you. Have a blessed day. Have a good day. I love you.
Come on.
You guys have a blessed day. Love you. Stay out of trouble. Love you guys. I was just saying goodbye to people because I didn't think anybody was still gonna come out.
We're all getting ready to end our day, but I received a phone call that you wanted to speak with somebody.
The girl that gave you the phone call, did she give you any information at all whatsoever? Okay, cool. And if you know what I'm going through, then I'm hoping that you can bless me and help me.
Okay, so one of your questions was with regards to your application. So you came in on the beginning of March, correct? Maybe like mid-March or so? Okay, so
Yes, it was the beginning.
and then it looks like she requested the police report for that, because in order for us to turn in a CalBCD application, we need to have the report. So she did request the report, and your application was submitted, it looks like the 21st. So I have possibly the 21st, I don't know if you have the right.
You guys are okay. I'm not angry or mad or anything like that. Okay?
Is it okay? More about your
Good.
application?
I am just trying to get something successful done this time coming into this building. I'm hoping for an advocate, like as soon as possible, because I needed an advocate the moment that the incident had happened. I needed an advocate because I was already going through, discrimination here in Riverside on so many different notes. I've been dealing with harassment. I've been dealing with crimes being committed against me continuously all day, every day, that have nothing to do with really the compensation. It's just a whole nother civil situation. I'm dealing with Rob, the Attorney State General, and I'm dealing with the post now and the watch commander. I forgot their name. I'm now dealing with the people, the audits that audit the police's involvement in their own affairs, and what is it called, Eternal Affairs right here in Riverside or Magnolia. I'm dealing with a lot of different people now. I'm getting involved with all the right people and organizations to give understanding that I'm being discriminated and not cared about on any level, on every note, on every angle that I go and deal with these buildings. I'm not being treated the same fairness that these other people that are coming here and feel great when they leave. I'm disappointed every time. I'm going to leave today. Not that I was expecting anything because I came late again, but I was expecting to at least have had a phone call from somebody. A police officer me called and let me know that he had checked up on the cameras of my crime that happened to me, told me that there wasn't any. I'm not mad at him about that, but I told him that the person that had broken my jaw, I've seen 4 times that have threatened me. By the time I ended up explaining to him that situation, he hung up on me.
I looked up, and I'll take your information again, but just based off of your first name, last name, and date of birth, I only saw one area where you are listed as a victim or a witness, and that was the interaction that you had with our specialist in mid-March, which was when you came in to complete an application. So at that time, we didn't have the police report just yet, but I know that she requested it. She's gone for the day now because it is 5 o'clock. So in order for me to give you or provide you with more information, I would need to speak to her tomorrow morning and see what it was that she obtained. But she did file your application, which is the reason why Daniel is here, because I am not the representative of that
I don't have a
application.
card, sir. So
Yeah.
for 60. And I know, Antoine, you stated that it's okay to talk to.
What's your name? Thank you. And your name? Do you have a number?
955.
Okay.
Main line is at 5450 and direct line 6009.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Daniel.
So I know you did describe to us, Antoine, that it's okay to talk in front of Carla right now. So the status of
I have no uncomfortabilities with even anything to do with just helping me out on resolving something and getting a step further. I'm just,
in regard to your application, that was approved yesterday. So your Cal VCB application has been approved.
Right.
So if you do have any bills, anything like that you would like us to address for potential help, if we could do that, we'd be more than happy to take those bills and see what we can do with them. Okay, so for your Cal VCB part, it has been approved. Okay? So I did want to
what is exactly could you explain a little bit more on that specifically? Because I'm not understanding. I signed up for the compensation to get a financially acquired for the inconvenience of the situation that happened, but I don't understand the separate. I just don't understand.
LVCB is a state program, and so whenever you are a victim of a crime, you can apply for services through the California Victims Compensation Program, which could potentially, if eligible, and as Daniel mentioned, it was accepted. So being that it was accepted, if you have medical bills that came directly from the result of being a victim of a crime, then those bills can be potentially sent over directly to the claims department so that they can pay for the medical expenses if you had any. Now, with regards to the case, just really quickly, I don't have that case in our system just yet. So you're requesting for a specialist, so we're two, even though we're all a part of the Division of Victim Services, we're two separate things that we're talking about here. So just for clarification, you came in inquiring about the application, correct?
Yes, but who can I talk to for my advocate? Because as soon as I talk to my advocate, then my advocate can do all of it.
So once the case comes to our office, if it's a felony crime that is crime that is eligible for a specialist to be assigned within our office, a specialist gets assigned. So we don't have your case here just yet.
So I'm not gonna be the advocate. So let's just say, like, we don't see them doing that ever, but let's just say the police department decided to like not ever maybe finish where they're supposed to do with my case. I won't never get an advocate.
Well, the specialist is assigned for any cases that are being prosecuted through the DA's office. So if it has not reached our office, then we wouldn't know about it, correct? So then we wouldn't be filing on a case that we don't know about. And so therefore, no, a specialist wouldn't be assigned. Now, if you're requesting assistance, such as the last time that you did, a specialist came out and they were able to assist you in getting that application completed. So depending on what it is that you need a specialist for, there's a potential where a specialist can still assist you in obtaining those services. I just need to know what it is that you're looking for.
I'm dealing with harassment with locals. I'm dealing with actually.
So harassment and anything that has to do with the crime that's being committed against you, because our specialists are.
You didn't even let me finish telling you why I feel the need. That was just one thing out of many, but go ahead.
I want to make sure to let you know, because you did give some of that information to the last to the specialist that you spoke to, and you asked me whether or not she had given me that information. So with regards to crimes being committed against you, unfortunately, because the specialists are not investigators, you would have to reach out to them.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about an advocate. I was talking about not no specialist. Is that what an advocate is? A specialist? All right. I know that there's specialists or advocates that help out African Americans that are being discriminated in any county, in any city, or any state, or wherever they're at. You're telling me that your guys' advocates don't have any type of backup on dealing with an African American in Riverside that's dealing with multiple racism, racial acts, hate crimes. I'm being called the N-word by people. I'm being sideswiped by cars. You're telling me that your advocate will not help me. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I said that depending on what your assistance and your need is.
That is what my needs are.
So again, when you're telling me that you're being sideswiped or that you're being named.
I have video footage of everything that I'm
Right,
claiming.
so that needs to be reported to the local law enforcement.
They're not doing anything. That's why I need an advocate. See, now you understand why I'm here. I'm getting no help from the police, and I'm not expecting any help. As far as I've gone, without them ever helping and them actually riding along. To be honest with you, I have a video that I just put on Facebook, Facebook Live that I put on Facebook of the police riding around with these people harassing me. So I'm not gonna go to them. I have them on video, and now this is gonna blow. I've got like 100 and something views, or like 500 and something views off of the one I put before that. So I can't imagine how many views that's going to get. It's probably going to be like a 4K view because it's a police officer harassing me on University Magnolia in Thailand. And this is like really happening. You know, I'm dealing with this all the time. I had an officer at the Bank of America. I just took like a break and I was sitting down at the Bank of America. It was already closed. And an officer came up and threatened me and told me to leave in front of the bank. Wasn't doing nothing wrong. I didn't argue with him. I grabbed my stuff and I started, and I have this on video. I'll show you if you want to see it. And he tries to like chase me and disrespect me and chase me down the street. And I'm telling him, like, I'm not on probation or parole, bro. You should have been and left me alone. It's just that bad. So if I'm going to go to the police officer, to the police department and let them know that the officer that leaves their police department is doing this to me, I'm really not expecting them to help me. I'm expecting you guys to help me because you guys are victims of the crime. Does that make any sense?
I understand what you're saying.
There's no way that even a child or a high schooler that doesn't have that much education will sit here just listening to what I'm saying and not see the concept of what's going on here. You guys are letting me know that a specialist, the definition of a specialist, can't help me specifically. That's crazy. That's why I have no choice but to record these conversations that you guys tell me, these visits that I've done when I go to ask for help, and I go back and I tell my wife who's blind, who's on disability, She hears what I'm saying, and she's not dumb. She may be blind, but she can see better than people that can see. And she listens to what I'm saying, and I'm like, yeah, this is what they told me. And she says that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. That's they're gonna have no choice but to admit for discrimination if you file a lawsuit against Riverside for all this. They have no choice because I know for a fact that there's somebody else that's not me that came in here for the same reason or something similar, less or more, and got a whole different treatment. Guarantee the cameras are going to show a different treatment. I promise you. So I'm hoping that when I call you guys at this number that you guys gave me, I'm praying to God that you guys can really help me, and I really need your help. I don't want to hold you guys up because I know you guys got to go home. But when I give you guys a call, please help me.